Hey everyone, today I'm going to review one of my favorite topics, which is wine. So I'm going to look at the best uncorked.com alternatives. Now, Uncorked has some really great reviews and some top sellers here, but I found that despite trying them out for a few months, I wasn't particularly happy with what I was seeing. And there were a couple of reasons for that. One of the most important was just the quality of their selection, as well as the fact that they didn't really have a subscription. I was mostly looking for a service that would set me up for success by charging me every month or so and then shipping me a curated set of bottles. And that wasn't something that was available with them. More importantly, they changed their shipping policy recently, and there wasn't really an announcement made, but there was a drastic increase in what I was paying all of a sudden. So I looked for some alternatives, and here's what I found. Now, the first one is the shipping issue. So as you can see here, when I first signed up or shipped from this company, they offered flat rates. So you used to pay $9.95, and that was what you got with your shipping, no matter what you ordered. Unfortunately, that is no longer the case. So now my shipping is based on what I order and where I'm shipping to. So it can fluctuate depending on the size of my order. And honestly, I am likely a product of the Amazon generation, but I find it very frustrating when companies change their policy so drastically. I would have much more appreciated them simply increasing their flat rate shipping cost instead of trying to absorb that entirely themselves and then suddenly being like, nope, it's all on you as the customer. So that's when I looked somewhere else for better shipping. And what I found, whoop, where did we go? Was Firstleaf. So Firstleaf offers exclusive deals. You can see here that first box of wine, 6 wines, for $44.95. Now, most importantly, Firstleaf works by setting up, it is a monthly membership, so that is a little bit different than what you would get from Uncorked. You answer some questions, you set up what you want in terms of your preferences, and then they send you a box, and you get to review those boxes, see what you like, see if you like some of the personalizations or not. I do like that they're from Napa. I lived in Napa for a long time. I really appreciate that. But most importantly, in addition to tasting notes and pairing recommendations, and of course, the option of changing your membership or changing the number of bottles, they have free shipping. So you can see here, free shipping on your first box, free shipping on your first box. No matter which plan you have, you'll get free shipping with that first box. Now thereafter, you can still get free shipping as long as you order 6 bottles or more. So I tend to purchase at least 6 bottles every time I go. So I really like that any of these you choose will have the option of giving you free shipping. So that can save you a lot of money, and for me is a good alternative if you are dissatisfied with the changes Uncorked made to their shipping policy. Now, in terms of costs, you can see here that you're able to shop from a lot of different regions, a lot of different products. So if I'm looking over here at reds, this tells me very quickly, if I don't know what a cab is, it'll tell me very quickly what it is, where the main regions are, and what the tasting notes are. So that's, I suppose, very helpful if you're brand new to the world of wine. And you can see here they have a lot of different bottles, and they're kind of pricey. Now, some places that are not available for shipping, depending on where you're going, it'll tell you where you can find that same bottle, and that's very helpful. However, these prices are pretty high, especially for, Wednesday night drinking with some friends. And that's why I looked for an alternative to those higher prices. And what I found was Naked Wines. So Naked Wines has a similar structure to what is offered with Uncorked, in that they aren't going to send you bottles, like boxes of bottles, the same that Firstleaf would. However, they have a wide range here. And what you do is sign up for a membership. So with that membership, you're paying, let's say, $40 per month. And that membership money gets sent to your account. So it's credited to your account every month, regardless of whether you make purchases. Whenever you decide you're ready to make purchases, then you can go here, you can look for the type or the country or the price. Let's say we want to spend no more than $20, or you know what, let's say less than $20. I can then search here, and whatever amount I have in my account based on the accumulation from my monthly membership fees will be put toward these costs. And more importantly, you can see here angel price. I'm saving money on all of the wines simply by being a member. And those savings can be up to 60%. So for me, that's a great way to save on wines that I'm going to just drink in the evening. It's not a fancy occasion. It's not a celebration. It's just maybe a party and we need to bring something, a nice dinner party, or it's just something I want to drink at home. Angel price, $9.99. Oh, I love those types of prices, especially when juxtaposed by this $175 bottle here, this $60 bottle here, $75 bottle here. We're seeing a lot of pretty high priced bottles on Uncorked, juxtaposed by, again, these much cheaper member only prices offered by Naked Wines. Now, personalization is important. I like to be able to learn a lot about the wines that I'm drinking. And of course, if you go here, you might be able to, let's say we're shopping, we want to look at Merlot. Okay, well, again, this tells me some pretty basic things about a Merlot, tasting notes, where it comes from. And after that, I'm kind of on my own. There's not a whole lot of information provided here, even with Prosecco. I mean, any of these that you click on, it's just going to have this up here. Very little information. Now, if you're brand new to the world of wines, if you're just diving in, so to speak, you might want some more information than this. That is why I looked at Vivino. So more information is what you're going to get here with Vivino. I was very impressed with the way this company works. So if I, for example, am at a restaurant, I can take a picture of the wine list and then I upload it here, and it will tell me what pairings will go well with that wine. It will show me, you know, if let's say this Evora is on the menu, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know where it comes from. I don't really know what it pairs well with. If I'm looking at my dinner options, I can just take a picture with my phone, upload it, and it will show me what the ratings are. It will tell me this information, and then it will even tell me what I should pair it with, right? You can see here, it'll teach you about the region. It'll show you a little bit of the information here, as well as the reviews here. And then of course, highlights what it pairs well with, all of this right here. See, basic information, beef, lamb, veal, poultry. So now I know what I want. Alternatively, if I know what I want to eat, but I don't know what I want to drink, I could actually pull this up on my phone and be like, hey, I am eating an appetizer right now at the restaurant and I need a drink that goes with it. Well, now this will show me which drinks pair well with the appetizers. What I really like though is how substantial that information is when I scan something and upload it. More importantly, if I see something that I like at a store or at a restaurant, I can take a picture and see if it's here. They have millions of bottles of wine here, and I can set it by price. More importantly, I can set it by region. I can pick premium wines. I can pick the winery. If let's say I go out to eat and I really like a particular winery, I can see all of that information here. So there's a lot to love about the education side and how accessible Vivino actually makes wine, whereas you don't really have that option here. There's just some quick notes and that's pretty much it. Now, another alternative, if you are looking for a subscription, is going to be Splash Wines. So over here, we have Splash Wines. And this company is a membership-based program. So with this, you're going to pay a monthly fee in some cases, depending on how you set it up. And for that, you will receive a set number of boxes with that same regularity. Now, the way it works is you don't have to pay for a wine you don't like, but you can see they have these different boxes here. I can view them all. I can set up the type of box I want, the quantity I want, and how frequently I want it. Now, if I don't like a bottle as part of their membership program, I can actually send it back. I can say, hey, I don't like this. And I mean, I don't send it back, but they give me credit after I drink it. Let's say I didn't like it, I didn't like the taste profile. They'll give me a credit that I can then apply to future purchases. Now they have pretty good discounts on multiple boxes. They have free shipping if you get the curated box, which again, Uncorked.com really blew it when it came to their shipping decisions. But they do have different subscriptions for inexpensive wines or higher quality wines. You can pick the cellar packages or the higher quality vineyard packages. And of course, monthly, quarterly, every other month. And you can pick 6 bottles. You can pick 15 bottles, white, red, mixed. So there's a lot here if you are looking for an alternative that provides a monthly membership or a quarterly membership directly shipped to you. Now, in terms of the quality, you can see here they have a lot of under cabs. I'm gonna stick here because cabs come from areas like Napa Valley, right? Napa is very popular for its cabs, and I lived there for a very long time. And something I don't appreciate is when so many new wineries pop up in areas like Paso Robles or Temecula, and they claim to be near the Napa Valley, which they're very much not, by the way. But they might claim that, or they might say, oh, a California, deep California red from places like Napa Valley. And they kind of hint at the Napa Valley part, making that a little bit bigger, when in fact, that's not where it came from. So despite the fact that they have a couple of good names here, their selection is rather limited. You can see here, I've already looked, there's just 2 pages, right? 2 pages, that's all we have. So they have a very limited selection on Uncorked, and I'm not very impressed with what they have to offer. So I went looking for better quality and better access, and that's what I got with Wine Insiders. They have over 250 different selections of reds alone, over 160 selections of whites. They have some very niche varietals too, like Pinotage. Most people don't sell those. When I go looking, I won't find them. I won't find sustainable options either. I was very impressed that they have the Cameron Hughes wine. They have Full Glass family. They have so many good quality offerings here without that same type of price or limitation that you get with Uncorked. So a lot of very good options. I would strongly consider Firstleaf if you are worried about the shipping options and you want free shipping. Naked Wines if you want discounted shipping with a monthly membership. Vivino if you're looking to simply learn more about wines and find personalized recommendations that make things more accessible. Splash Wines for a good wine subscription that comes on a regular basis. And then for a better range of high quality wines, definitely go with Wine Insiders.